Come on. Okay, here we are. Fresh Sundays. We are in the northeast, at a place called Housesteads, and we're going to aim for a place called Sycamore Gap, which is sort of a big famous sycamore tree in a valley up near Hexham way, kind of about half an hour's drive away from Newcastle. So behind me we've got the visitor centre. There's a cafe there, car park and stuff. We're about to pass a Roman fort in this direction, and then you take a left and it's about a 2-mile trek to Sycamore Gap, then another 2 miles to a cliff called Steel Rig. So let's go. That's the plan. The rain's holding off, kind of. We'll see how we get on. Oh, you come around that corner, the wind's brisk. As soon as we come round this hill there with the trees on, the wind has just went. You can see up here, if you can see in the distance, that's the Roman fort that we're aiming for. And as I said, the rain was holding off. It's started to rain now, so this shall be fun. But yeah, we'll start on the gravel here, and I think there's like an old Roman trail through the marshes, as it were. So yeah, we'll see where we end up. Go left at these, we'll go left at these trees and in that direction. Clay's in a hurry because he's cold, I can tell. Let's get this over with. Because he's such a funny shape. He's like a greyhound, but he's a small greyhound. And like, just finding them like waterproofs to fuck's sake, dickhead, waterproofs that fit. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, they're all really expensive, as you can imagine. Everything related to dogs and outdoors and doing anything fun always is, unfortunately. Anyway, I'll see you at the top of this hill where the fort is. Okay, so we just made it to the top of that little hill. Visitor centre's behind those trees. I mean, this is all we got. We've got Hadrian's Wall 200 metres and Sycamore Gap 2 miles. So the Roman fort is over there. Maybe we'll get some shots from over there, but obviously you can see the walls start here. But it's cold, rainy, windy, so we're going to get on with the walk. Head to Sycamore Gap first. 2 miles. We are here. So this is part of the fort. This is part of the fort that you can see there. This is actually Hadrian's Wall, built to keep the barbarians out, to defend by the Romans. That's pretty cool. You can still walk around here. Alright? Right, no bother. Cheers. So yes, as I was saying, we're now walking along Hadrian's Wall, and this basically what it looks like. I mean, pretty substantial still. I know this is obviously made to the water, but it's pretty cool it still exists. So, to the north, that hill wasn't there anyway. On the drive in, I could see Scotland, Scottish borders with some snow on. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a canny drop in it. Oh. That must be 40 feet easily. Yes, come on. It's a bit windy for that boy. Can you get up there, buddy? Oh, you're better than me. Not like that fat chode that will pass there. Like a mountain lion he is. Yes, as I was saying, to the south, we're at the North Pennines there. Hiya. In the interest of conserving the archaeology, would visitors please keep off the wall from this point, I assume. See, continuing all the way along there. I mean, what a project. Watch out, buddy. Ooh. Sorry, mate. So as I was saying, yeah, the North Pennines over there was some snow on the high points that I could see on the way in, on the drive as well. I did have an idea to do a fell called Cross Fell, which is in the North Pennines, over towards sort of Penrith way, a little bit west just before you hit the lakes. That's the highest point in England, apart from obviously the Lake District peaks, Scarfell, Pike, Helvellyn, places like that. You can see the weather on the tops. I don't know if you'll probably be able to see it on camera, but over that direction there's snow on that mountain as well, or hill. I think that's Cross. I think Crossfell is classed as a mountain, but nowhere else. Nowhere in Northumberland anyway. I think the Cheviot's the highest point in Northumberland, but it is still a hill apparently. I mean, just looking at the wall from this point, I mean, it must be 5 feet high in places. Extremely thick, it must be 4 or 5 feet thick as well. You can just see the undulations in the landscape going up and down the peaks. I mean, what a thing to suggest to the best person. Oh, we'll just build a wall miles and miles long, keep out the invaders. But hey, why not? We're going to follow the wall as much as possible. There is another walk you can do across the fields there, but hey, we're going to do the wall. Oh, there would be a big pond at the bottom of there, wouldn't there? Excellent. Ooh, treacherous staircase. Slow down, Clay, man. Yeah, we're gonna go around there. Well, hey, here we are on Hadrian's Wall, looking back at the North Pennines. Some canny views around here. I've never actually done this walk before, even though I live half an hour away. Never done Hadrian's Wall up to Sycamore Gap. Pretty cool. So far it's really undulating up and down. There's a trail here, but it's certainly getting you warmed up. Certainly get me warmed up. We've got some weather coming in from the fucking north. Thank you very much, Scotland. That looks like it's raining and going to hit me very soon, so I'm going to maybe swap my jacket over before it gets here. Fun times. Alright. Well, I was right. The weather's coming this direction. It's like, it was about 5.5 degrees when I got out the car. It's probably less than that now. It's kind of like sleety, almost like haily. Little bits coming down. Visibility is getting less and less in the direction that I'm heading, obviously. So yes, I switched up the jacket. I was getting a bit warm in the fleece anyway. I mean, I've started cold 5 minutes in. I'm already sweating buckets anyway, but I took the fleece off, put the jacket on just to keep the water off. It's a bit more breathable as well. I've got the ventilation zips and stuff. But yeah, so far a decent, enjoyable walk. It's a bit muddy like, but a lot of it's like grass, as you can see. But it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad at all so far. Claire, you're buzzing. Hey, give us a wave, son. Yeah. He's like, come on. Gonna move on, Dad. You do kind of hear stories about the wall. It's like, here's a wall. Who's that going to keep out, sort of thing. But that, with more water on top, a few feet high, like, I'm not sure how high it was at its highest point, but you're not getting many people over there very fast, or certainly any carts, horses, siege weapons or anything. You're not getting them through that. This lake over there. Oh yes, lovely section here. You would pick the hard route, wouldn't you, buddy? Excuse me, I'm going first. Thank you. Still on the mud. Loving it, obviously. However, glimpsing in the distance, if on camera you can see, I'll stop right here. That looks awfully like the steel rig cliffs that I was aiming for, right above a lovely looking lake. So we are definitely heading in the right direction. The weather has not come in yet. It's sort of cleared actually, which is weird. It's almost like a change direction, but it's still chilly, but definitely warm enough when you're walking. But yeah, it's clear for now. Yo. Alright, I think we must be at the halfway point for Sycamore Gap. We just passed a lovely Scottish woman with a Labradoodle, I think it was. She said, "Oh, quite a toughie." So I can't actually see Sycamore, the Sycamore Gap yet. So I'm assuming that's not Steel Ray Cliffs, because that is another mile or two beyond Sycamore Gap. But it is a nice view all the same. So we've got more grass heading past the farmland. Well, it's all farmland, but I mean heading past that farm. But it's a beautiful looking lake in my eyes. Lovely. Hey, this is better than being hungover on a Sunday morning on the sofa, innit? Okay, we just entered the woods above that. What I thought was Steel Ray. I thought we've seen it a bit soon, but we are next to that lake right now. Oh, there's a runner. Right. Sketchy ground to be running on. Mud and roots. Bet it's sapping his energy, mind. Oh yeah, on top of this hill now. Hear this one? Yeah. Come on then. I'll see it from your perspective here, buddy. Hey. These cliffs are quite high actually. Looking down at the water, that's a canny drop. 100 feet, easy. Damn, I don't know if you can quite see that on camera. But that's quite a long way down. I mean, we're on the cliffs right now. And hell yeah. Climber's dream, that. Nah, you wouldn't want to fall. Yes. Good shout, buddy. Good shout, buddy. More cliffs. Oh, buddy, get up here. Treacherous stairs, slippy when wet, love it. Play it, wait, fuck's sake. Well, here we are. without even realising it, we've made it to the famous sycamore tree, Sycamore Gap. Situated, aptly named, in the gap of cliffs in Hadrian's Wall. So look at that. Well, she said I was about 2.5 mile in. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. I was foiled because it is the 26th of March. I didn't realise the clocks were going forward, so we've lost an hour. And I have to do taxi duties at the train station, unfortunately. So we're going to do another 2 miles into Steel Rig. But I don't have time, unfortunately. But hey, Sycamore Gap was the intention, at the very least. So here we are. Okay, so we're heading back now along, I'm sure she said the Roman trail or something like that, which doesn't follow the line of the actual wall. It's just parallel to it, more through the fields and stuff. The other way was really muddy. I mean, this is literally a river, but at least it's rock for now. Oops. It may or may not be easier, I don't know. I'll let you know when I get back to the car. Whew, that was steep. I might have shut that, huh? I'm going to, it looks like it was supposed to be. It's okay, son. It's okay, son. It's okay, son, Clay. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I think Clay will agree. And I know I'm biased, I've said it before, I know I'm biased. But there's not much beating that. Not at this elevation anywhere in the world, I don't think. Like the scenery in the north of England is second to none, surely. I mean, you could be anywhere. Scotland, Lake District, anywhere abroad with mountains and hills, really. Absolutely stunning, in my opinion. Still see the snow caps over there on the Pennines. The weather's definitely behind me, so hopefully we're not going to get wet by the time we get back to the car, or I'll just jinx myself maybe. But I think we're going to be lucky today. Okay, so the weather's come in and it's hailstoning. You're not very happy about it, but Clay's not very happy about it. I'm not very happy about it. But never mind. Such is life, eh? Just trying to keep it out of the eyes. Wind's picked up as well, so it's not the most comfortable weather to walk in. Never mind. Into the wind as well. The wind's really got up now. Come out of nowhere with that hailstone. It's definitely famous last words when I said we might have avoided the weather, because literally 2 minutes later we got a hailstorm. Never mind. It's alright if you come prepared, isn't it? I've ended up joining the trail I came with just because it was just less muddy and easier uphill. I just ended up back on this really. The other trail's just there. Oh my god. 50 metres away. Player's not liking the new cold wind. But we're nearly there, we're nearly there. I hate, it's like the worst ground to walk on. It's just pure mudded out grass, up and down with a few added in rocks. So it's really hard to get up when it's sloppy because you might as well be wearing trainers, which just can be, well, frustrating for me anyway. I'd rather have some, you know, rock or whatever, gravel. Oh, it'd just be dry. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Summertime. Summertime and all that. It'd still be a sweaty mess, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, we've got some cloud poke. Sorry, we've got some sun poking out over there. Will that come over here? If I say it won't, it might. If I say we'll avoid it, it might come, because that's what the rain does. But we'll see. So we came down these jaggedy rocks here. We're going to peel off, get back on the trail, the Roman trail. Back to the visitor centre this way, because it's a bit different, isn't it? Oh, should we go up the stone steps, boy? Huh? Come here, lad. Whoa! What are you doing? Silly man. We're certainly getting all 4 seasons today, and now the sun's come out. Just in the clouds. But we are back at the Roman fort. Nice little walk, that. Done that in really good time, actually, despite terrain and adverse weather conditions. Let's go see if we get some shots of the Roman fort. Eh? Be nice to end on there, eh? Oh mate, he wants to be off and chasing you, hey mate.
Hurry up!
Right. I'm going to be a good law-abiding citizen right now and not go into the fort. You can't go in the boundary walls unless you've got a ticket from the museum, which I'm assuming you've got to pay for, which is over there. So next time when we do steel rig past Sycamore gap that we've just been to, we'll get a ticket and we'll show you. So we've got cafe, toilets, Says bird's eye view of the Roman fort. Alright, back in the car. A little bit windswept and interesting, but success. Sycamore Gap ticked off the list. We will be back to do Steel Rig though, which is, as I say, further down the line. Clay's making himself comfortable in the back. He's like, right, that's me done, sleep time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. As I say, you know, hit all the buttons. There'll be more coming out. If you want to see any more like this, as I said, we'll be getting over the lakes, we'll be getting up to Scotland and the Pennines, etc. So more to come. But yeah, cheers for watching.